Hello, everybody. Today is, I don't have my calendar in front of me. Uh, and they changed the way it is. It's a Friday. Today is Friday, January 27th, 2023. And I'm back here with my worthy words for the day. Today's word is motivated. So, I want to discuss why I chose the word motivated for the list of worthy words, but I also want to discuss Dr. Emoto. Yes, he was from Japan. He has since passed away. And his water experiments, because the reason I'm motivated to do my worthy words is because of him. So before I do that, I just want to thank you for watching my videos, for tuning in to listening to the stories that I present, and showing your support by watching the videos, by being interested. And so if you have not already hit the like button, please do so. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do so. It helps you get the videos when they come out and helps with the algorithms. So, before I go any further, let me start with the word motivate. We all know what motivate means, right? But dictionary.com puts it as, let me turn off these notifications so that we don't hear them. There we go. Okay. And the word means to provide with a motive or a cause or reason to act. And that's exactly what Dr. Emoto has done for me. He has given me a cause and a reason to act and to do my worthy words. So, who is Dr. Emoto? So, I will provide a link in the description box to the website that is affiliated with Dr. Emoto and his work. It's where you can order some of his books, although you can order his books wherever you choose. But you can learn more about the specifics directly from the website. So I'll have that link in the description box. And I will also have a 5-minute video that shows Dr. Emoto's work, and you can even meet the man when he was alive. They did an interview on him, and he talks about the water and what he's done in that 5-minute video. And it's also a YouTube video, so I will link that in the description box as well. But right on the very front page of the website that affiliated with Dr. Emoto, it says Dr. Emoto was a pioneer in the study of water. His work demonstrated that water is shaped by environment, thoughts, and emotions. Now think about that for a minute. If water is shaped by the things in our environment, by our own thoughts, and by our own emotions, the question then becomes is how do we want them to shape? What do we want them to do? And so I have 3 of Dr. Emoto's books. And so this one, The True Power of Water, is a small little book. Fits in the palm of my hand. And in the middle of it, it shows some pictures on different shapes that the water can take on based on the words. And so Let's see here. What is this one on? All right, so the one on this side, underneath it says, worrying to easygoing. The label worrying was replaced by easygoing. The water crystal was unrestrained and beautiful. This picture tells us the importance of easygoing, which is a word in Japan that I do not know how to pronounce, which literally means enjoying. So this one over here, it says it's called anxiety, and it says unexpectedly this crystal had a good shape. Perhaps the water responded to the original meaning of anxiety, which is a Japanese word, which in Japanese actually means paying attention to. And so when you think about that, paying attention to something is a positive attribute. And so, yeah, I guess when people have anxiety, we are paying attention to things a little too much, but we're paying attention, and it's considered a positive attribute. Okay. Let's see here. Let's find some more here. All right, that one's not really a good book for just showing one picture at a time. Very few are like that, where one's on a page. Okay, the next book is a much larger book. This one's a hardcover. It's not very thick either, and it's called Water Crystal Healing, Music and Images to Restore Your Well-Being. This too is filled with pictures. Here's one. This one is self-love. I'm tearing my book apart. Jacket come off. All right, let's see if I can find another one. Open it up. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so this one here, underneath it says emotional Hado, which is strengthened bonds with others and relief from stress in relationships. And physical Hado is improved blood circulation. Now, if you're wondering what Hado is, back to the first book, down here on the bottom, Hado is an acronym, and it stands for Healing and Discovering Ourselves. So, having good relationships with people and reducing stress alleviates, and I've, of course, shut the page, so I don't know what page number it was on, but improves improves blood circulation. There we go. And it looks like this. All right, and then the third book I have, and I think this is the one that has the best pictures in it, is another paperback, and it's called Love Thyself. And there's pictures all over the place in this one. And the reason I like this one is because it shows both positive and negative formations, so that you can really see the difference. So let me find one here. Let me see. towards the back. I should have thought to have this open, right? But I didn't, and that's okay because y'all are so great with waiting on me. uh, let's see here. I'm trying to find one where the picture is larger. Ah, here's a really good one. All right, I'm going to show you this one first. On this side of the page, turn it like this so you can see it. That's peace. That's what peace looks like. And on the other side of the page is another one, and you can see it's not as formed. And this one is war. So you could tell that water changes the way it looks based on the words. And positive words are always prettier. Always. So if negative thoughts, negative emotions, and a negative environment can cause all kinds of harm to the water, and my body is made of so much percentage of water, then I am causing physical harm to my body. And so one of the reasons that I am motivated is because having been brought up in a negative environment, having had negative thoughts due to the negative environment and negative emotions due to the negative environment, because that's what PTSD is all about, correct? After all of that, I'm trying to turn all of that around because it has had a negative effect on my body, and I don't want to stay there. Now, there's certain things about my body that cannot be changed. For example, the fact that I had a rotator cuff tear from the car accident, and I've had surgery on that. My nose had been broken in the past, and I had surgery on that. So there's certain things that we cannot change, okay? But whether or not I continue to do damage to my body because I am living in a negative environment or have negative thoughts or emotions, that's up to me, okay? I couldn't control the accident, but I can control my current environment. I can control my thoughts. I can control my emotions, and I can make all of that positive. Now, how positive I make it is up to me. You know, I have my days where my depression gets me and I get down and I self-isolate, but I don't stay there. I pick myself back up. And what I'm learning, or what I have been learning over this past month, yes, there's fire trucks going down the road, and my little dog is listening to them and talking to them because he thinks that they, I guess, play their music for him. Right, Jack? Yes, his name is Jack. And he got the name because at the time that we got him, he very much emanated the nursery rhyme of Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick, and I could not say it fast enough and he'd already be flying through the house, okay? So that's how he got his name. So getting back to Dr. Emoto, I have learned over the last month that repeating the worthy words to myself and to my water and changing the water before I drink it is really benefiting me, because I started off this month more depressed than I'm finishing up this month. And some changes that have happened over this month is that I am no longer willing to put myself in a negative situation, where before it wasn't that I was intentionally putting myself in bad situations so that I would feel bad about a situation. But I would go see people because they were family members or people that I knew that would get cheered up by my presence. I knew that sometimes just being around others would cause me to feel better because I had people I could share things with. And now, not so much. A few months ago, I kept trying. I kept trying with certain people, especially family members. I kept trying to be a part and to show up positive. However, now I feel like, why? What's the point? Why do I need to go? I need to ask myself these questions. And if there isn't a legitimate reason to be around this, I have no business being around it. None. And if somebody talks poorly about me or to me, I have no business being around this person or with this person. I don't deserve it. Yes, I was a victim years ago. And I have spent my lifetime, working on overcoming that and disabilities. And that's why I'm known as efficiently odd, because, when we're working on changing, we feel different. We don't feel right about, these new changes. We feel odd about doing things we're not used to doing. And OD also stands for overcoming disabilities and dysfunctions. And when we do that, we become more efficient. And so that is why I've chosen the name Efficiently Odd, to represent what I do, what I talk about, what I teach. And Dr. Emoto's his work has really motivated me to change the water molecules within my body so that there will be lasting change in my life. So back in November, I was more than willing to speak with family members and some other people in my life that are negative. And I've always known that a negative environment was more harmful to us, and I've always tried to get out of negative environments as fast as I could. And now I've got one person in my life that occasionally, a negative word will come out towards me, not, out into the universe, just because you've stubbed your toe and sometimes that hurts and something comes out of your mouth, in that moment. But it's not directed towards anybody in particular. But I do have somebody in my life that has, on occasion, used negative words towards me. and I don't put up with it anymore. And this person has finally gotten to the point where this person is recognizing this as soon as it comes out of the mouth, and even apologizes in that moment. And I don't have to say anything anymore, which is really nice. And then I've got another person in my life who doesn't or hasn't understood that because I've been working on this for years, that I pick up and notice negative things very, very easily. And I have no interest in participating in this. And so if you want to get to know me on a one-on-one basis, the fastest way to cause me to want to walk away from knowing you is to be negative towards me, because my body can't take that anymore. I've got enough damage to my body. I've got enough illness in my body that I am battling and trying to overcome it, and working with my doctors and working with Worthy Words and the water. I'm doing all kinds of different things so that my life can improve. And I don't need any negativism in my environment, in my thoughts, in my emotions, in text messages, in emails. I don't need it. And so my Facebook and my YouTube is all geared towards where they're being monitored by the computers, so that if inappropriate comments show up, they are not posted. They're just not. And other things are flagged for my review. And if I don't feel that it's good, I'm not going to allow it to go through. So if you want to place a comment, place a positive comment. Tell me something positive about yourself, or about what you like about what I've had to say. And check out those links with Dr. Emoto, because you're going to be fascinated. There's just do your own research on them, and the water experiments and the rice experiments, because he took containers of rice and put a negative and a positive word on them. There are plant experiments that people have done, where they've grown plants and put positive and negative words associated with them and what they've done. Do your research on this. You will be amazed at what's been found, just people YouTubing these things. So I think I've said enough as to why I am motivated for doing the Worthy Words. And I think it's time to do the Worthy Words. And if you've enjoyed this video, and if you haven't done so yet, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. Oh, and one other thing is that there's 2 words that Dr. Emoto has found has had the most significant amount with change in the molecules, and that's love and gratitude. And those are the way that I do my best to come across to people, is with love and with gratitude. And that wasn't my 20-year-old self. I'll tell you that. I didn't know that back then, but I know it now. And the person I am today is I come to people with love and with gratitude. And so if you can't come to me with love and gratitude and keep all the negativism away, I don't want you around. I cannot do that to myself, and that's part of my self-love. That's part of my self-care now. And while I was doing some of that, while I knew that and was working on making these changes before now, I've really seen a difference over the month of January 2023 in how definitive I am with these changes. So, thank you, Dr. Emoto. Thank you, Worthy Words. And I have a self-love. Not that I didn't love myself before, but my self-love is growing every day. My gratitude is growing every day. I think for the last week I've woken up every morning just thankful to the universe for another day. And that is another change that's taken place over the last month. So, here's to Worthy Words. Let's get started. Abundance, accepted, acclaimed, accomplished, achieved, active, adaptable, admirable, admired, affluent, ahead of time, all things beautiful, amazing, animating, appealing, approved, assured, attractive, awake, awesome, awestruck, beaming, beautiful, believe, believed, beloved, blessed, blessings, bountiful, brave, brilliant, called, calm, careful, caring, celebrated, certain, cheerful, cherished, cleansed, comedian, composed, content, courageous, creative, creator, dear, delighted, delightful, devoted, distinguished, divine, easy, ecstatic, elegant, encouraged, encouraging, endorsed, energy, engaging, essential, excellent, expectant, exponential, effective, efficient, empowered, energetic, insured, enthused, equitable, esteemed, ethical, experienced, expert, fabulous, faithful, fascinating, favorable, favored, flourishing, fond, fortunate, found, free, friendly, fulfilled, funny, gained, generous, genius, genuine, gleeful, glowing, good, graceful, great, growth, happy, harmonious, harmony, healed, healthy, heard, heartfelt, helped, helpful, honored, idea, igniting, imagination, immersed, impressive, income, increase, independent, informative, innovative, inspired, inspiring, instinctive, intellectual, intuitive, inventive, joyful, jubilant, knowing, known, kind, knowledgeable, laugh, legendary, light, lively, lovable, love, lucky, marvelous, meaningful, memory, merit, miracle, miraculous, motivated, motivating, moving, natural, nice, nourished, nurturing, open, opportunity, optimistic, overcomer, overjoyed, oxygen, paradise, peace, peaceful, perfect, physically fit, pleasant, plentiful, poised, popular, positive, possible, powerful, prepared, productive, progress, prominent, promise, prosperity, quality, quick, ready, reassured, reassuring, receiver, refined, refreshing, rejoice, relatable, relative, relaxed, reliable, remembered, remembering, repaired, resounding, rested, respected, restored, revived, rewarded, rewarding, right, safe, satisfied, secure, sensational, serene, shifting, skilled, skillful, soulful, sparkling, special, spirited, spiritual, star, stimulated, stimulating, stirring, strong, stunning, succeeded, successful, sunny, super supported, surprising, terrific, thankful, thorough, thrilling, thriving, timely, tranquil, transformational, transformed, triumph, trusting, truthful, understanding, understood, upbeat, upright, valued, vibrant, victorious, victory, virtuous, vital, vitalizing, wanted, watched over, wealthy, welcomed, whole, wholesome, willing, wonderful, wondrous, worthy, wow, youthful, zealous, amen. And here's with love and gratitude. Thank you, Worthy Words and Dr. Emoto. There's to the reading of today's Worthy Words. And yes, I am much happier working on these every day or close to every day than I was a month ago. Just a month. Amazing transformation. And so I will see y'all next time. Thank you for joining me.